Hello everyone, Drakoviche here. We're back today playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just gotta fix a couple things here. Oh, I should have started it up on, I had it fixed for not playing in the background.
Without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry?
Don't cause any trouble. Got
You're
it?
in the right place. Over here?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days.
He's like naked.
But I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Drakoviche.
Well, he's here to see me.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can...
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tell me more about Tomcat.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay. Where can I find him?
I run into Tomcat.
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
I need something to wear.
Naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Armor.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
Quick hands.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here, you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Okay.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout you was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So,
We have to change this.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I already asked her this, but
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
oh,
You. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your
Bara.
way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
well, I lost reputation for that.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Yo, how's it going, some cat? Yeah, dude, that was great. Close one.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work.
Calculated.
Not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up.
That's good. The chat's working. My multi-chat.
Girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
I tried to log in. It said that there's no server, or I couldn't connect to the server.
Oh well.
So and before it was saying that it wasn't time for the beta.
Job.
So I think you're about to get started,
You'll manage.
but the servers aren't up yet. Why are you gonna play it tonight? Let me fix my camera here too. It's like so dark. See, that's too much. That's good. Get the chat back up here. It's up soon. I might play it. Yeah, if not, I'll have to wait until tomorrow. This game looks sick, though. Dude, this game is sick. So I just finished basically the tutorial, and you end up in these stocks.
Hey, did you forget your clothes?
So I just got out of these. I just got out of the stocks. I'm like half naked, but I think I do have some clothes on me. I'm gonna clean myself off. So you can play dude, it is immersive as hell. You can play as a nobleman who uses speechcraft to like talk to people and stuff. Or you can play as like a thief. Or you can play as like a knight, soldier guy. So I'm trying to play as a soldier guy right now. But you can have different outfits, so you can play as all three. And you can like quick swap. Okay, I got some good stuff. Put this on too. So you have like belts and pouches, and you can like quick slap things. And now if like sometimes your stuff gets dirty, I think that's what that is. You can see there's like blood on it, right? So you can like wash yourself. And you can wash your clothes too. I think my clothes are still kind of dirty, but they're not covered in blood now. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is dry some food. Because your food spoils in this game. I think this is where it is. I looked around town a little bit and then I didn't save it. This is the drawing rack. $55 chamomile. Very nice. Blue trespass means you're on private property and its inhabitants will tell you to leave. If you don't leave, they call a guard, I think. So I need to get into a wedding. And I look like shit. So I need to get some armor, get a horse, get a job, get a bed. It's funny, you start off as like pretty good, like your stats and stuff, and then you get injured. So you gotta like start over. Okay, this is trespassing. I don't want to do any sneaking yet because I don't even know how it works. I'm wondering if I can get a job in this town though. I know there's like all kinds of vendors around.
What would you like? Show me your wares.
You can negotiate with people and stuff. And I think I can sell stuff, but I don't have anything to sell that he wants to buy. There's crossbows, different kinds of bows and crossbows, crude arrows, crude bullets. I think you can craft stuff too, because there's like recipes. I know you can. The alchemy is crazy in this game. And there's a dice game. That's what this is down here. Bill hook, glaive, pitchfork, staff.
Maybe next time then.
And this is on like the lowest graphics. So you go, I bet you this looks like insane on it goes up past ultra, it goes to experimental. So there's a merchant over here. Experimental, yeah. I'm on low. Greetings.
Is there someone there?
Uh-oh.
Why are you barking?
You don't bark at me.
Wait. Do you see that horse, son? He's snooping around here looking for something to steal.
Nuh-uh. You can't prove it. I think the AI in this game is actually really smart. I think like there's a lot of people playing this game right now too.
Hail Mary.
Your first bench, this is your first alchemy bench you can call your own. You can return to Bocina, the herb woman, where you brewed a potion for Lord Capron. That was at the beginning. So check out the alchemy. You got a book. And so you can pick out like, wait, how do I do this? I think I only have one recipe. But this shows you what they all do, right? And then, yeah, I must only have one recipe, but I'll make it. Sleep heals you faster, and if good quality, energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil it for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. So add the chamomile and boil it for 1 turn. So I think I have to do 1. This shit's complicated. And then you gotta boil. And then put that on the shelf. It was chamomile first, right? I hope so. Now we gotta boil it again with the chamomile in it. Oh shit. This is a turn. I might have needed 2 fistfuls. If you go too long, you could mess it up. Let's see now. Two handfuls. Yep, you're right. I don't know what happens if you mess it up. Should I boil it again? Ah, fuck it. Let's boil it again. Yeah, I'm supposed to boil it once. All right. Now, read. Grind Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay. I don't know what I just did. Sage. Mortar. Pestle. Cauldron. I don't know what I'm making here. Read. Okay, finally pour. How do I pour it? Oh, I need a file. Let's see what we made. Nice. It worked.
I boiled that chamomile for too long.
Ah, see? I boiled it too long. It was weak. But yeah, that's the basics of alchemy. So like I can get marigold here now. I don't know. I don't have any recipes though. But you have to dry herbs too. So I'm gonna stock up a little bit. You can probably sell these too, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think blacksmithing is similar.
The Lord be with
And you can buy items from vendors for blacksmithing and stuff. Well, the trader is like everything, I think. But there's an apothecary too. I haven't actually talked to him yet. But I'm guessing he has like a bunch of ingredients for alchemy and probably some recipes and stuff. What I haven't figured out is how to actually make money. But I did have to work for the innkeeper, and I had to bring like sacks of flour into her inn for her. Monster Hunter Wilds beta doesn't open till 11:30 tonight. Yeah, that sucks. It must be because it's like Japanese.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Just picking dandelions can't is trouble. So I picked survival and soldier at the beginning. And survival is, actually goes up by picking flowers. So that's pretty cool. They added some new monsters to fight. Does everybody have to start over from scratch? That's kind of good because tonight I'll probably get on it and figure out if I want to play with the controller or not, which I probably will, and then see if I can get it to work on stream and stuff like that. Or how good it's going to run, get the graphics all set up. It's co-op, right? I'm like OCD picking these marigolds. I wonder how much they're worth. They added private lobbies this time too. Cool. How many people is it? Max 4? Like, will it be harder with not max people?
God bless.
Like, if just 3 of us play it? Okay, that's the merchant, but I need to get to the drying shed. We get some thistle too. Then we're gonna check out the apothecary. I think public lobbies have up to 100 people, but I think it's max 4 per hunt. Okay, I gotcha. I wonder if it scales. Like scale down for 3.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
Have you played it yet? How's the combat? More people in your hunting party is trying to monster will be okay. That's good. Quest tipster, point of interest tipster, nest, drawing rack. Drawing rack and alchemy bench. Okay. There's a lot of drawing racks apparently. Cody and I played the first open beta when it came out this fall. It was pretty sick. Is the combat different than like the last one? This is the apothecary.
Was willst du hier, Bettler? What are you in here for, eh?
No more wire bugs, but they added a new mechanic called focus or something. Okay.
I'll have a look at the wares.
So I found it a bit slow last time. Maybe I was doing something wrong. He's got savior schnapps. Where do I see the item info? D. Suppress the effects of an injury and your maximum stamina decrease with health 30% less. Last 15 minutes. Yeah, this is some really cool stuff. Instantly cures a hangover. Yeah, the save your schnapps lets you save whenever you want. And I was watching someone streaming this, and they showed that like you can get recipes for increasing your understanding of alchemy, for instance. So you can actually upgrade your ability to do alchemy by learning how to, concoct something a certain way. And there's like a bunch of them. You have to go down through all of them. One of them's like the secret of secrets and all this shit right at the end. Pretty cool. Recipe for soap. Can't wash your own clothes without soap. They got me there. I have one savior schnapps right now. If I could find a recipe for it, that would be pretty cool. I think we have that one. Buck's blood. Increases stamina regeneration of good quality. Reduce the nourishment and cures food poisoning, and in better quality, any poisoning. In better qualities, it also increases vitality. Reduces drunkenness, or in better quality, removes it completely. In better qualities, it also helps with hangovers or alcoholism. Oh, you can become an alcoholic. A strong but short-lasting perfume substantially increases charisma for short periods, but reduces charisma if combined with another perfume. Gradually heals part of your health, helps against hangover, or cures it immediately, if good quality. A weak but long-lasting perfume increases charisma for a long period, but reduces charisma if used with another perfume. And we know what soap does. I don't think I need any of that right away, though. Hair of the dog. These are only like 40 gold. I'm going to buy the snaps, like you said. Oh, there's 3 of them. Let's get 3 of them. Because I have 332 right now. Oh, can I haggle?
Talk about the price.
Warum nicht?
Should death buy a crossbow? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That's a good idea. I wonder how much were they? I wasn't even looking at it. Haggling will allow you to influence the price you buy or sell items for. Select your offer on the scale and confirm it. Okay. How was this trade? The trader will either accept your offer or make a counter offer that you can react to. During the haggling process, the merchant's impatience level will increase. And if the indicator fills up, he will temporarily lose interest in haggling. The bolder your offer, the more his impatience will grow. Okay, so you don't have enough money? It's like 5 or 4. What? Maybe the trader has all the money. Wait. Let's cancel this. Yeah. Oh, I only have 5 gold. I thought I had 332 and he had, and it cost, 83. Reputation lost. God. Get wrecked. He's like, let me haggle you down from 83. Has 4 gold set. Oh, maybe I could sell him those herbs, though. Let's see how much they're worth. Hey, yeah, I'm back.
Was willst du?
Yeah, I speak that too. .1. You gotta be shitting me.
Take care then, and thanks for
0.1. Come on, dude. The nerfs are worth more if you make them into a good potion. Well, the chamomile is worth like 20 each. But I think if I sell it to this guy, he's giving me like 1 gold for it.
I'll have a look at the.
Because I guess my speech skill is horrible. So yeah, it's worth 2.7, but its value is 20. I'm thinking that hunting would be a good idea. Maybe I'll hunt these chickens. I'll probably go to jail. Holy shit, there's horses. We can steal one.
Greetings.
The problem is I can't really hunt with a sword.
Knock it off. If a card sees you.
Alright. Can I jump over this? You go get executed tonight. You're not wrong. Yeah. Okay. A fast horse is a great companion that will ease your travels, provide you with tactical advantage while mounted. A horse can travel at 3 speeds: trot, canter, and gallop. Just spur it on and it'll speed up. You will see what speed you're riding at by the icon above your stamina bar. Horse stamina. A horse's stamina works the same as Henry's. While it has stamina to spend, it can travel at maximum speed. If you spur it on while its stamina bar is empty, it will buck you off. Horse resolve. Your horse's resolve determines how long it will gallop on its own before slowing down. Every spur raises your horse's resolve slightly, but if you keep spurring it over its maximum capacity, it won't speed up anymore and might buck you off. Riding on paths. If you ride along path, you won't have to turn. Your horse will follow the path on its own. Horse inventory. So we got the bridle, the harness, the horseshoes, and the saddle bag. Just like Henry, your horse has its own inventory, and equipping a horse tack allows you to increase its capabilities. The horse inventory. Your horse inventory is one of the tabs in Henry's inventory, and it is available whenever your horse is. Your saddlebag. You can transfer items from Henry's inventory into your saddlebag to relieve yourself of the weight of your items you don't currently need. Simply select the item of your choice and move it into your horse. Horses can be equipped with bridle, harness, horseshoes, and a saddle. Equipment affects the horse's abilities, can make it faster, able to carry more, or even less likely to spook. To equip horse tack, it might Must first be moved to its saddlebag. Okay. Not sure what horse tack is though.
Whoa.
Surrender? Oh shit.
You wanna try me?
It wasn't me. Ow. Close tutorial. Oh wait, one to surrender? Surrender. Surrender.
Calm down. I surrender.
Oh, you hit me again.
You horse, did you? You'll pay for that, you fucking thief.
God damn it. Henry didn't last too long in this village. Crime and punishment. Committing crimes has consequences. If you get caught by the guards, they'll want to punish you. You then have several options. Pay the fine. If you have enough money to pay the fine, you can redeem yourself of your crimes. Accept punishment. Depending on the severity and the number of crimes you're subjected to punishment, you can decide to accept. Convince the guard. You can try and convince the guard you're innocent, but it may not work out. Run away. If you decide to run away, the guards will attack you. Acceptance of the punishment will have consequences that will harm you in some way. These will wear off over time or by embarking on a penitent pilgrimage. Pillory. You'll spend a few days in pillory, and the public humiliation will make it temporarily difficult for you to deal with people. Canning. You will be canned. Caned. Caning. You will be caned, which will take a toll on your health and will make you weaker for some time. Branding. The executioner branded you on the neck until the wound heals. People will treat you like a criminal and an outcast. Execution. Execution is reserved as punishment for the most severe crimes and will spell the end of your earthly pilgrimage. Only a recently branded criminal can be executed. Wow, you can get executed? Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Let me go or else.
My pizzle, or just really trying to piss me off? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Shut your trap, you scoundrel. I won't be intimidated by a coward like
Uh-oh.
you. Pay up, or I'll drag you to the pillory myself.
I'll never surrender.
Fuck you.
Oh, buddy. I can't jump. Try again. I think my leg was messed up. Did it save after I attacked her?
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
Okay, I already attacked her. Thank God it saved there. Alright, so we learned a lesson. We gotta be faster this time. Oh, recipe for save your snaps. How do I use it? This game is hardcore. Seems pretty hardcore. So my question is like, can the horse jump over the fence? Looks pretty good.
Go.
Henry wins this time. It's funny, I just got out of stocks. Alright, now we can go hunting.
Whoa.
Everything all right, eh?
I wonder, like, what happens if I get off them? And can I attack while I'm on them? I don't think so. I don't even have my sword equipped. That would help. Mountain steel. Hey, you can't steal twice. Okay, we hunting. I ran out of stamina. Do you think the guards will attack you if you go back? Probably. I think I'm gonna have to wait a few days to go back or something. Hopefully. And I'll come back with a bunch of pelts and my new horse. No one will be the wiser.
Go!
Whoa. Yeah. So hard first person. Where'd you go? Large amount of game. Oh shit. Oh, come on, guards. Are these guards or bandits?
I've been waiting for you.
I'm going with bandits. I'm gonna die here.
Come on, then.
Oh my god, he has so much stamina. Oh my god. If I had armor, I might be able to beat him. Oh, maybe I shouldn't steal the horse. No, I am going to put this on though. Maybe I should just talk to someone. Look at my shadow. I got pigtails. It's like my skull split open or something.
Thirsty.
Are you good job for me? Might need to be laughable until he gets strong enough to kill guards. Yeah. Or sneaky at least. I'm not lockpicking that, it's hard. Looks like nothing's dealing here. My agility's going up though. Let's try this. You can start lockpicking by holding E if you have a lockpick in your inventory. Use the cursor to find the correct lockpick position. The cursor will turn gold when you're in the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with D, and then keep the lockpick in the right position. The difficulty depends on the complexity of the lock. Turn until the lock is open, but be careful. Turning a lock when your lockpick is in the correct position can cause it to break and make a loud noise. And make a loud noise? Where's the right position? Right there? Aha, right there. Oh, you gotta keep it there. What the fuck? That's pretty cool. Stealth 6 and perk point. Oh, Strongbox blood. We making money. We making money. Can't let the chicken see me. Oh, I can sleep here? Probably not a good idea. Burger shoes. Oh, we got some coins. 26 coins? Holy shit, I like quadrupled my money. Oh, straw hat. Oh, we taking all this. And I can dress up like a woman?
Where did it go? Leave that. It doesn't belong to you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Quick, put on the hat. They'll never recognize me. Can I get in here? This is gonna be my death trap, you watch. Alright, well, we're waiting to die. Oh. I think this one's better. I'm looking all fancy now. Women's clothes is considered other clothes. Do I get to keep the money at least? Yeah, I got to keep everything. They're looking for me now, though.
What's the matter? Did you drop something?
Yeah, I dropped something over here. Oh, it's a hen house. Let's rob it. My eggs now. I think I need to dry all my stuff out again. Hired hand, Rob.
Greetings.
Oh, I'm in a private area. Mm-hmm. Can't believe the apothecary guy caught me. He probably doesn't like me anymore. Okay, maybe if I go to these quest markers. Point of interest, tipster. I can hide out in here too. This is the merchant, but if someone sees you in their house and kicks you out, they'll then check to see if you stole anything. If something is really missing, they'll report you to the guards, and then the guards will put out a warrant for your arrest or something like that. I can't believe there's a guard in here. It's kind of sketchy. Burger's hunting sword. See, you can hunt with a sword. Let's get these lockpicks will probably pay for themselves, honestly. But I kind of want a bow. Let's see how much the bows cost.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I'll have to rob some more money. Close the door, close the door. I just wanted to buy a bow. Alright, fuck it, I'm stealing a horse. There's only one way out of this situation. Oh, this one's scrawny.
Whoa.
No, they knocked me off. That's cheating.
Stop. You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
How's he so fast?
Take that.
Ow.
I'm all yours.
Jump horse. Oh,
Don't think
my
I'm
body.
pieces.
My body. Alright, I'll fight you. Even though I have 0 stam.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
Whoa. Oh, he cheated. Guards are cheating, dude.
Don't shove.
Wait, let me just draw this out real quick. So I don't forget. Especially the food. The food is pretty important. Oh shit, that didn't even work. I think the last thing I should do is steal a horse. If you steal that stuff again, maybe you can kill the apothecary guy when he comes to check and hide his body before anyone sees you. Yeah, but then there's no apothecary guy. It's the only problem.
Guys, any trouble? Got it?
I never do. Let's see if there's actual job in this town first. Actually, let's check how much a bow is.
It's a sin to walk around bare-arsed, friend.
Discovered sharpening wheel.
Show me your wares.
Bar-assed friend. I didn't realize I wasn't wearing any clothes. It's cool. You can get a staff, like a bow staff. Oh, it's only 2 gold. Damn, dude, I had enough for a bow. You think a crossbow is better than a regular bow?
Maybe next time then.
All right, let's make some money. There's got to be an easier way. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to get armor. Let me put some clothes on first. She told me to steal from this place. This is what you're supposed to steal. Okay, this is hard.
Damn.
I know it's gonna happen. Rip. Is this trespass? No, it's not trespassing. What you got to say?
What brings you here?
You learned language and literature.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh. How the vixen found a picture and how resentment and anger led her to her death. Actual books. These are skill books. A skill book on horse riding. Skill book on drinking and alcoholism. Vitality, scholarship, handmaster, alchemy, craftsmanship, polearm combat, speech, agility.
Oh, well. What can you do?
Yeah, that's good to know.
What's that sound?
Hey, you're not allowed here.
This is literally a guard's where the guards sleep. Oh my god. What are the odds of that? Can I like apologize to you or some shit?
Correct. Go away now. What?
This would be a good place to steal him. I can't even talk to him. I can only rob him. This guy's bothering me in his underwear. Should arrest him.
You shouldn't be bothered. Hey! You're not
Okay,
right here.
okay.
I see those ears do indeed work.
Now I do shit in this town, dude. God, you never let me do anything. What'd you say to me? Oops. Oh shit. Quick, my sword. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to hit him. You can't surrender to a dog. Oh my god, he's going to beat me. Whenever I attack him, it doesn't work. Oh shit, the guards are here. Leave that dog alone. Get out of here, dog. The dog's gonna kick my ass, dude. Oh my god. I got no stamina now. Ah, take that. How do I unlock from something? I can't even run. I'm like bleeding. Oh, I'm dead. Fucking dogs, dude. Alright. Back to the old drying shed. Wait, maybe I should put some clothes on. That dog was actually a god. What do you mean I'm not allowed here? I'm always in here. Fuck off, I'm drawing stuff. You think there's another way out of here?
Piss off. Are you really gonna make me look for you? Hey, you're not allowed here.
I'm just drawing stuff, bro. Chill.
That's right.
My god.
Cause any trouble? Got it?
these fucking guards, man. Every time I'm like, I'm losing all my rights here. What is this, a communist village? Next, they're gonna take my sword from me.
Good morning.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Give me all your bows.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
What the fuck did you say to me, motherfucker? Oh, I gotta wash the blood off myself. Freaking dog blood all over me. I don't know how to make money. Maybe I'll actually talk to that quest.
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Crazel again, haven't you?
And what if I have? He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is
Greetings to you.
Grinning like a daisy on a dung heap for days on end. And he's all puffed up like a peacock.
I want to punch him so bad.
clear off. And don't bother me.
I meant it in a good way. He's a decent fella. Indeed he is. He's worked so hard to get to where he is today. Lord Semlin should be proud.
Why is everything locked? This is an inn, for Christ's sake. That guy went in there.
It's not every day you get married off into a noble family.
This must be someone's house, is it? It's a fucking sick house.
Lord Sagon.
Aha, it's you, Bailiff Thrush. I'd like to report an ambush.
Report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Dude's got a fancy do-rag.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy.
Hmm.
But he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here.
The Royal Pizzle.
Is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Good old Jörg.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Drakoviche is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master chamberlain, Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's
Reputation
new,
gained.
Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zelievites. Will they never...
Damn Zelievites.
Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang
That's what I figured.
rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really...
I got ambushed by bandits at the beginning, see?
The time to look for some moron stealing cabbages.
You learned grocer.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
So I got ambushed at the beginning by bandits, and it was right after the guards of the main castle area here told us to set up camp because the castle will be closed all night. And then we got ambushed by bandits, so I think it was them, most definitely. There's another one over here.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods,
Oh yeah, I forgot about this quest.
and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartushak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill?
Reputation
I'm
gained.
from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Yeah, sounds good. So I'll probably still be on. I usually stream for like 3 hours.
That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... lassen wir das.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me.
The village.
Hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they're always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Okay.
Bis bald, mein Freund.
No jobs, though. Oh, he's a bodyguard. Okay. Makes sense. So... Oh, it's another thrush.
What would you like?
This guy I got in a fight about.
I'd like to apologize.
Fight with.
for all. Lord Capon is a bit hot-headed.
That Capon of yours is a puffed-up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had our work cut out.
What could I do? I had to defend my lord.
What? He really is a noble, is he? Well, stone me. I hope he doesn't hold a grudge. In any case, as far as the two of us are concerned, it's all water under the bridge, right?
Right.
You can see I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't one, are you?
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. And a good brawler as well. If you ever want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, Lawrence the Zhelyov innkeeper is your man. Farewell, my friend.
Fisticuffs, eh? Well, this place is bigger than I thought it was. Ooh. $500. So this is way stronger. Nice. Let's go check out that tipster.
Hail. What do you think you're doing?
Can't talk to him. I like how everyone has like got a name for the most part. Agnes. I think she's the one getting married.
Ave Maria. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelioff.
Is that Shelia? What is Shelia? Find out what happened to Mutt. Go and see Tomcat.
Be with you.
Same to you.
Isn't there an overturned wagon somewhere? Fresh graves. Let's go check this out. This is the guy I was talking about, right?
Don't shove.
Only we had a horse. I thought I was supposed to pickpocket's indulgence chest. So if I can get some armor, that would be huge. Pay indulgence, 71 gold. Wonder what that does. Alright, screw it. Let's go to the graves.
Keep the peace. We won't have any.
No, I want that armor though. Where'd she tell me to steal armor to?
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really need something.
I can see that. Save up for some.
I
forget what she said. I had to pickpocket something, right? I'm hoping that this will work. No, I let go.
Damn.
Well, my lockpicking sucks, so. Let's just go to the fresh graves, I guess.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Got it. Oh, wait, let me just see something here, guys.
this.
Oh, I need a spade. Okay, let's see what the next thing I can do is. Brochure. Yeah, the first thing I need is probably definitely a bow. So it doesn't blow away. West Farm. Cool.
What are you doing with that? Why are you showing that off? Pathetic.
What do you
Oops.
need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
Don't worry. I'll find the thief. What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye. But nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Drakoviche. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
That's all I need.
I hope you'll find him. It might not seem that way. But half the cabbage patch? That's good money.
Show me your wares.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Food's not worth much, which is kind of good because I don't have a lot of money. Money has like a real value in this game. Okay.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
The first cabbage patch in town. Where would that be? Let's go find Mutt. Maybe we'll stumble upon something out there. And hold on one second, guys. All right, we back. It's marked. Okay, it is marked. Hopefully, it's not too dangerous right in here. I'm gonna have to find a soldier's way to get some money. And use that money to become better at the other things. Is there a nest here? Oh, it's a mushroom. Mint. Very nice. Survival 8 and perk point. Let me see something. Player. Am I not putting stuff in? In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. Okay. Let's go through this. So, strength. The medieval world valued physical fitness and strength above all. Superhuman strength was often attributed to great kings and is the most common attribute of heroes such as Samson, Hercules, Gawain, Siegfried, Beowulf, and the Bohemian Beowulf. Strength and its level mainly affects your weapon control and the damage you inflict using melee attacks, as well as the power of your unarmed attacks. It also increases your carrying capacity, allows you to fully draw powerful bows, and makes it easier to move and fight in heavy armor. Experience is primarily gained through combat. If you use weapons that require higher strength levels, you will gain more experience. Oh. Hardworking lad, you grew up in a forge where hard work was never in short supply, and you find a certain satisfaction in it. If you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as half. Therefore, they will hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you an extra stamina. Additionally, your carrying capacity is permanently increased by 8 pounds. Train hard, fight easy. When Sir Radric took you into his service, the first thing he did was send you to train under Master Bernard, and you still remember the beating he gave you. The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. Conversely, if your strength is higher, you'll do more damage. With this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. Pack Mule, minimum level 8. So I guess as you level, if I do this, I'll get 12 carrying capacity, basically. Or I can do this one. There is no optimum weapon or technique. True mastery means knowing the strengths and weaknesses of each and choosing wisely. It just says knowing the weaknesses and especially the strengths of oneself and using them to their full potential. If you use one-handed weapons without a shield, attacks will cost 20 less stamina. Blocking will also cost less stamina and be more effective. This effect works even with a torch in your offhand. Fall damage reduced by 30. You wield weapons with ease and naturalness, and if you've done nothing, as if you've done nothing else childhood. The required agility for all weapons will be lowered by 2. In general, if you have a lowered agility than the weapon requires, it'll be more difficult to fight with. But if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. With this perk, you'll reach a state sooner. So, although it does not have the same prominence as strength, agility is also a common trait among famous warriors such as Achilles, Lancelot, Roland, and Robin Hood. As your level of agility increases, your melee weapon attack will cost less stamina and be somewhat faster, as will drawing a bow. Your movement will also be quicker, and you will suffer less damage from falls, perform better at stealth, and handle heavy armor more effectively. And your dodges in combat will be generally more effective and easier to execute. You gain experience through stealth and primarily through combat, especially if you use weapons that require higher levels of agility and dodging. Vitality. Although it is not as epic an attribute as strength or agility, it was perhaps valued even more because it leads to longevity. And it is no wonder they say that a healthy body houses a healthy mind. Your level of vitality primarily affects your stamina reserve and the rate of its recovery in and out of combat. For this reason, it is a very important stat, as it allows you to run and fight longer, attack more frequently, and withstand more blows. Your level of rest will also decrease more slowly. You gain experience primarily through combat, performing advanced techniques or combos, and, of course, through regular training such as running and overcoming obstacles in your path. So this one's level 6. The art of asceticism is inherent in hermits, but any pilgrimage, serf, or traveler knows that lack of food is a fairly common affliction of medieval men. So knowing how to get on little comes in handy more often than you'd like. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food before hunger starts to bother you. And what's this one? This one's also 6. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die eventually. You'll just have more time. Balanced diet. If you don't overeat, get drunk, or starve for 3 consecutive days, your stamina will recover 20% faster, and you will gain 10% more experience in the vitality stat. If you overeat, get drunk, or starve, you will lose the perfect effect, and you will need to reactivate it. Okay. Speech. Although the glory of warriors is great, history ultimately and rightfully values those who ruled not by sword but by the mind, and the tool of the mind is the word. Speech and rhetoric skills will assist you most in conversations. The higher your level, the more likely you are to succeed in skill checks, which will aid you in your adventures, save you time, or help you gain greater rewards. As for money, your speech will also make haggling easier. You gain experience primarily through conversation and using skill checks in them. Also, reading books will enrich your vocabulary and improve your rhetoric skills and argumentation. Polished wares. Quality speaks for itself, but you still know how to help it along. When selling weapons or armor or clothing that are in near perfect condition, 98% to 100, you'll gain 10% more money for them. They say silence is golden, but for you, it's usually the opposite. You get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. So on 2 more levels, you buy and sell potions, herbs, and recipes, and alchemy items at 10% better prices. Stamina allows you to perform demanding physical feats such as fighting, sprinting, and more. If you become completely exhausted, you will usually not be able to continue. This is especially important in combat, as even strikes that are stopped by armor will still deplete some of your stamina. If it's low, you will incur injury. This is why you can gradually wear down a heavy armored opponent. But the same applies to you. Stamina will recover fairly quickly if you stay still or slow down for a while. It also regenerates during combat, but more slowly. Your maximum stamina supply is determined by your vitality. However, if you are injured, tired, hungry, overfed, or drunk, you will have less stamina available. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. Health. Health determines how well your body is able to function. Its maximum level is fixed and cannot be increased. It can be temporarily reduced due to negative effects such as hunger or fatigue. You can lose health due to poisoning, bleeding, falling from heights, and especially from injuries in combat. Therefore, it is wise to invest in quality armor and especially helmets. Health does not restore itself, and injuries need to be actively treated. This can be done with an alchemical potion, some food and water. However, the best way to heal is through the care of the bath wenches or a good night's sleep. Bleeding wounds should also be treated with a bandage. Energy. Your character gets tired over time and needs to rest. The more you are at rest, the better. Rest is depleted by combat, movement, eating certain foods, and basically just by being awake. Too much fatigue will weaken your character physically and can lead to fainting or death from exhaustion. To prevent this, you need to get a good night's sleep from time to time, and the better the quality of your bed you choose, the faster you recover fully. Occasionally, fatigue can be delayed by drinking alcohol, for example, but beware, drinking too much will make you all the more exhausted. Nourishment. Your character needs to eat and drink to keep his satiety high, or satiety, I don't know. Satiety? Satiated? Satiety high, because it decreases over time. If it drops too much, hunger begins to have negative effects on your physical abilities, and you may even starve to death. Each food and drink, including alchemical potions, has a certain level of satiety, and you cannot drink and eat endlessly. In addition, overeating also has negative effects, and you must also beware as food spoils over time. Ingesting spoiled food will cause you poisoning. So make sure you always have some fresh or non-perishable supplies with you, and be sure to eat properly when visiting an inn. $15 perk points available? How do I put it in? No, there's a lot to this. What will defend you in battle and even attack enemies at your command? Buff from sitting has increased comfort effect to 50% so you can study faster. Stealth kill. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. All you have to do is sneak up behind an unsuspecting victim, initiate a chokehold, and be ready to press the attack to deliver the killing blow. May God have mercy on your soul. Take that and stealthily knock people out. To do this, sneak up to your victim, initiate a chokehold, then be ready to press attack to finish the action. Knock out your opponent. It's a good idea to then hide the unconscious body so nobody stumbles across it. Your victim will gain consciousness after some time, so whatever it is you're up to, make it quick. This game's crazy. Warfare, evade, feint, perfect block, riposte. Wow, there's lots of this game. These are the combos. What I'm concerned with is, how do I put the perks in? If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. After killing an opponent in close combat, you gain 10% more attack and faster stamina recovery. That's cool. It didn't tell me how to put perk points in. Oh, this is the outfits. I gotta look this up. How to put in perk points. So it says every 2 levels you'll gain a perk point for a skill, which can be used to unlock special perks that are unique to that skill. To view the perks, open the player screen and click the drop down menu next to skill if there is one. Have a gold star next to it. Oh, these are the ones I can learn. Okay, so these are the ones I gotta pick from. If you carry a sack, that's the. I think I will get this one. I don't know. Yes, let's get train hard, fight easy. Fall damage is reduced. Sounds pretty good. I got 15, so. The 8 carrying weight might be good later. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you less stamina and it'll be harder for enemies to unseat you. Okay. Sharpen a weapon of grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher. The weapon gains a bonus effect that increases slashing damage by 10%. We remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays below 75%. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself. The armor's kit will make less noise when worn. That's pretty cool. Survival. Okay, this is what I was looking for the whole time. You can sell herbs, game hides, and trophies for double the price. Okay, definitely getting that. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at the most, this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. The higher quality of bed the perk will have no effect. If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory, charisma will count as 2 more. If you cook, dry, or smoke an unspoiled ingredient or food after processing it, it will have a 100% condition. It will not apply to herbs, as they will always have 100% condition after drying, regardless of the perk. Okay. This one seems pretty useful. The Wanderer. Okay, so there's combat and everything. Okay. If you successfully wound an opponent by striking into an uncovered zone, a zone in which the opponent isn't blocking from, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Yeah, that seems pretty damn good. Wait, are axes different than swords? Head protection. Blocks will cost you less damage on your sword, and shield will wear down 20% slower by blocking. When fighting in superior numbers, you gain +2 bonus on strength, agility, and warfare against all odds. That sounds pretty good. In combat, your stamina will regenerate 10% faster. Sounds good. I don't know if I'm going to be using... I guess I'm going to use swords because I already got a bunch into it. After performing a sword combo or master strike, you instantly regain your stamina and can attack again. Each successful sword combo significantly reduces your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. Okay, I'm going to keep the rest of my perk points for now, because I'm not really sure what I want to focus on. I didn't realize how complex this game is. What's up with this guy?
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Admit what happened?
Well, if you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
No way! Might as well crawl into the pillory myself in that case.
And if I give you a thrashing, that's a better solution.
At least I know you won't flay me to a bloody pulp. Will you?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am. Oh, that bloody hurts.
I'd say it does. Slaughter. He looks like you got beat up now. Free bolts, oh yeah.
All right. Oh, oh, that was rough. Do you think that's enough? Oh, I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all. Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Easy. It's like, oh hey, I found it. Now that is a scarecrow. This road is like so cool. I see sheep. Not gonna mess with the ram.
What was that? Hmm? What do you want here? You're not allowed here. Come on now, you've no business here. Out.
All right.
That's it. Go now.
Whoa, what's this? It's a lot of pretty cool information there. Let's go look for the dog first. It looks like a real forest. It's kind of crazy. They're close to me. Well, we're pretty close now. Bond. If I had some soap, I could wash my clothes. What the fuck?
Is this place?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
You don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Well, anyone can slit throats if they have the stomach for it. But a real fight, with iron in hand, now that's something else entirely.
And? You think I'm afraid of you?
Well, maybe you should be. I may have lost everything, but I can still beat the shit out of you with what I've got to hand.
But, I was just joking. I wasn't serious. I'd better be on my way.
If we ever meet again, you won't be leaving on your feet. Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Ah! You pay! Ah!
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Easy.
Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
Okay. Miner's hood's better. Oh, it's for your elbows. Very nice. Now let's eat some of this circle's bad.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herbwoman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Let's go check it out. Vitality and perk point. Very nice. I don't think I can get up there. Does this do anything for me? Maybe if I had a perk. This is right here. Let's keep looking. Maybe it shows on that's right here. You can cook most food stuffs over fire. Cooking improves nutrient value and turns unedible raw meat into a cooked delicacy. Cool. I wonder if they don't go bad now. Oh, I don't have any money right now.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. Has something happened?
My daughter Pavlena, remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Drakoviche to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Drakoviche. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Pavlena. What have you left for me?
Fixed it.
Like she got up and went straight out.
The survival skills paying off already.
She's got unfinished work here.
Not sure how to do this. Oh, I took it off again. Let me check the controls. Okay, ours. Equip torch.
Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
I don't know, but their loss is my gain.
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go, but she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her.
I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena. Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And
Damn.
don't insult us.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Oh my god.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him. It was good to see you, my friend.
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
I apologize.
What will it be?
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a if you follow the rock.
You have a water goblin?
It would if you follow the rock.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
Hell yeah.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Drakoviches. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Ah, your love is clear to me when I see your... hose around your knees.
Nice. Oh my god, mutts all over the map.
God bless.
Actually, I want to get a job. This is a fight club. Let's do that. No one saw anything.
Go.
Screw everyone, it's fine now.
Whoa, whoa.
Fighting multiple opponents, fighting against a greater number of numbers is an unpleasant situation to be in and is best avoided. However, if there's no other choice, try to keep your enemies in front of you so that your opponent gets in the way of the others. Blocking. Using the simple and perfect blocks, you can defend against attacks from opponents in front of you, but not just the one you're locked onto. Dodging sideways or backwards is a good way to move around quickly. How far you dodge depends on your agility level and the weight of your armor you're wearing. Selecting an opponent. When fighting multiple opponents, you can easily switch between targets. Holding the middle mouse button, you can select another target. Tab switches between opponents. Backwards space jumps backwards. In the picture, you can see the player being outnumbered. If you step into the right, the opponent on the left will have to go around their teammate, giving you some time to deal with the first opponent.
Show your
Oh shit.
Show what you're made of.
I don't have much stam.
Fuck yourself.
Oh my god. This is hard.
Show what you're made of.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Come on. So close, chat. So close.
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Oh, God. All the way back here.
Christ, pardon me.
I should have saved at that bed. We were doing so good, too. I need a shield and a bow. This might be a good place to stop. I'll get us back to where we were. And then we'll pick up again tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're playing Monster Hunter Wild stuff. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.